The president is now entering a world of public service. He's going to be asking his own appointees to make sacrifices. He's going to be asking our men and women in uniform to risk their lives in conflicts around the world. So no, I don't think divestiture is too high a price to pay to be the president of the United States of America.
That was the director of the Government Ethics Office, Walter Shaw, back in January. As you know, President Trump refused to divest, and this week, Mr. Shaw resigned. This is his first and only Sunday interview. Mr. Shaw, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me, George.
Shortly after you gave that speech, the White House Chief of Staff, Reince Priebus, was on this program. I want to show you what he said. Will the president-elect be taking any further steps to deal with his possible business conflicts? We saw what he announced this week, but the head of the Office of Government Ethics said that he considered this meaningless from a conflict of interest perspective.
Right, and the head of the government ethics ought to be, because that person is becoming extremely political.
What went through your head when you saw that, and did White House pressure have anything to do with your decision to resign?
Well, when I saw that, it was really an interesting morning because I was watching live. I think the fairly explicit threat from Reince Priebus during that show really is emblematic of how the interactions with the White House have been since the beginning of this administration. But no, I wasn't pushed out at all.
And as you know, Norm Eisen, who is President Obama's ethics counsel, called your decision a protest resignation. Is he right?
Well, I've been doing government ethics for a long time, and I really always thought that the ethics rules were strong enough to protect the integrity of the government's operations. My recent experiences have convinced me that they need strengthening, and frankly, they convinced me that I've achieved all I can possibly achieve in this job. When the opportunity at the Campaign Legal Center came up, I wanted to seize it before it was gone because I really think I may be able to have more impact from outside the government than inside at this point because I'll have a lot more freedom outside the government.